Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got this radio show. Man, how I got here, I really can't explain it. Only by the grace of God. That's all I can really tell you. I was talking with a buddy the other day, and he was telling me, he said, man, he had an interesting philosophy about it. He said, you can have dreams and visions. He said, but God will never show you what all he has for you. He won't show you all of it because he knows you'll mess it up. And you know what, man? I thought about that, and wow, how true is that? Okay, I know that I got a radio show. I didn't see it. It's just become this major blessing for me. I didn't see it. But if I would have seen it and known when he had planned on giving it to me, I would have messed it up. Because number one, my first question would have been to him, why I got to wait so long? Why don't I go down here and start on the radio now? And then I'll be in radio. And then, ta-da, see there, God? But see, the thing about God is God don't need your help. Matter of fact, he don't really want it. All he wants is you to love him and obey him. If you can do them two things, I think, I could be wrong, I think he'd be really cool with us. So had I known about these blessings that he had for me, I would have messed them up because I would have put my thinking in the figuring process, and that would have jacked it all up. That's the first thing I'd have asked him, why I got to wait so long. And then if he'd have shown me what I was going to have to do to get it, I would have sure messed that up. Man, I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do all of that. Wait a minute. I got to go through all of these mishaps in my life so when I get the radio show, I have something to share? Man, why don't I just read a couple books and share that experience with them? No, see, I want you to know what you're talking about. I want you to be transparent. I want people to be able to identify with your struggle and apply their struggle to it and see that they can get over. See, God never shows you all of it because he know we'll mess it up. I wouldn't have any books. I certainly, please know I would not be the host of Family Feud. Can I tell you that? It is amazing, man, how God works. And my invitation to everybody today is allow God to work. You know, you can ask him why all you want to, and from time to time, I still do. No good for me, but that old why me, old woe is me, Lord thing, that don't really get it for me. Because when I start asking him why, I'm asking somebody who has a thought process so high above mine that there's no way if he told it to me, I wouldn't even get it. You wouldn't either. I don't care how bright you think you are, man. You just ain't going to get how and why he does it his way. You're not going to understand it. But he has a plan for each and every one of us. And if we adhere to the plan, if we submit ourselves to his will and just say, okay, God, what you want me to do? I am telling you it is the best way to live. Now, you can also do it the way I did it early on. You can just do what you want to do and see how it go from there. And I will tell you from personal experience, it's not going to go good. You know, my wife and I were talking the other day, and she said something with me, and I had to write it down. She said, Steve, you know the funny thing about sin? She said, sin costs you more than you want to pay and causes you to stay longer than you want to stay. I asked my wife where she got that from. She said some old person told it to her. She said, sin costs you more than you want to pay and causes you to stay longer than you want to stay. That's the problem, man, about doing what you want to do. Because we are all sinners, man, all of us. All of us, every last one of us are sinners. You will be a sinner until you die. Now, you could be saved by grace, but you're going to be a sinner, man. You are going to make mistakes. You are going to, in your life, knowingly do wrong. I bet you will. I don't know who you think you are. I don't know who you've been listening to, but get this. We are sinners. We were born into a world that is sinful. Now, it's okay. It's okay. It's our world. But we can make the best of it because we can form a relationship with God and we can go to war with this thing, you know, and we can win. You can actually get over. Being born into this world is not an end all. It doesn't mean you're doomed. Nah, man, because God is available to give you life and not only give you life, but give it to you more abundantly. I have more of an abundant life than I've ever had. If you took away the finances, trust and believe, I have so many things I could tell you that I'm grateful for my wife, for my children, man, for my family, for the few friends that I have, for the work that I do, man, for the respect that I feel around some people, from the reputation I've earned. Now, I ain't cool with everybody. I got that. I'm cool. I ain't cool with everybody. Everybody ain't cool with me. Everybody don't like me. Man, get past that right there. I don't care what you do, everybody ain't gonna like you. Some people didn't like Jesus. What did he do? What did he do wrong to anybody? Show it to me where he was just out there just messing over folks and you could justify all that happened to him. Just show it to me. But he knew everybody ain't gonna like me. I just come to save y'all. You understand? I got you, ain't feeling me. You're going to spit on me. You're going to hang me up there. You're going to pierce my side. You're going to do all that to me. When you get through, I still love you. That's a powerful statement, man. God will take care of you. If you form this relationship with him, he has something for you. He has a plan for you that is beyond your imagination. He will give you the desires of your heart, but he also has some stuff in store for you that you're not even asking for, that he is willing to ship to an address that belongs to you as long as you stay on the right path and are trying your best. God will ship you the blessing anyway. Because please know he's done it to me. I'm a living witness to this, that God will ship you blessings and you ain't going to be perfect. But if he know your heart, man, if he know you trying to do better, if he see you trying to change, if he see you trying to get it right, he understands that you're going to stumble all the way through this thing. But if he know your heart and he know you trying to get it right and you doing the best you can, boy, he'll ship some stuff your way, man. You really be tripping, man. You would really be tripping. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, it's crazy, ain't it?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Steve Harvey Morning Show is open. It's cracked. It's popping. It's on. It's lit. Crunked. Right now. Welcome. Tell your mama and them. Tune in. It could be special today. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and nephew Tommy. Junior, what's on your mind?
Oh, well, today, it's International Women's Day, big day.
Yes, celebrate.
Let's go get it, Go ahead, and talk about some of the women you celebrate in your own personal life and what they mean.
This is a man's world.
Not the James Brown.
Not on International Women's Day.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be nothing.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. Not a woman or a girl.
Sing it.
That's it.
Man made the trades.
Verse 2, relax.
Well, it is Women's International Day, and we paying tribute to women today, as we should.
Yes.
I call women the greatest invention of all time. I mean, there have been some things invented, but oh Lord, when he came up with women, he hit it over the wall. Now,
yeah, he did.
Something that comes with it, all that beauty, that love, that kindness, that nurturing, the caring, the smartness, the decision making, the intuitiveness, all of the ways that they have,
curves,
things come with that. It's our job to try not to upset that. That, young men and old men, will be your mission to the day you leave this world. How to keep all those qualities that she possessed in a happy place. The answer to that, my friends, is impossible. Try as you may or will, impossible. But those ebb and flows is what make our life so wonderful with them. Because you must have some bad times to truly appreciate the good times. And if you are a man worth your salt, what you try to do is not bring on any of the bad times your damn self. There's no need of trying to create the ebb and flows.
Right.
They will wake up and provide them themselves. Your job is to duck them. What time?
Yeah. But and I'm up for the celebration.
Careful.
But Carla, Shirley, and Monica, they not international women. International women is outside of the U.S.
This is why I should not have pointed to you.
Tommy.
And don't point to him no more.
That dumbass remark right there. I want to apologize to the women.
All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll start the show off with Tommy's Run That Prank Back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, time to start it off. Kick this morning show off on this International Women's Day, nephew, with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us?
Well, hey, it's Women's Day. We got to have a strong woman this morning. That's what we need this morning. So 6 to 10, all right, is a strong black sister right here. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hello, I was trying to speak to Latrenda, please.
This is Latrenda. Who is this?
Hey, you work at the sandwich shop?
Yes, I do. Who is this?
Okay, was you there? Did you work last Wednesday, like from 6 to close?
Yeah, I work every Wednesday. Yeah, who is this?
Hey, my name is Ralph, and I basically, looked around to try and get your phone number. I got a bit of a complaint.
Ralph, wait. You calling me with a complaint on my cell phone? Who gave you my number?
I've done the research to get your number, ma'am, and what I'm calling you about is while I was in there getting a sandwich and eating, I'm realizing that you came out of the bathroom without washing your hands. And when
First of all, you need to be calling the corporate headquarters if you got a complaint. Or you call that 800 number on the back of your receipt. Don't be calling my cell phone. Whoever gave you my cell phone, I'm going to whoop they.
Hey, listen. The problem is that you coming out not washing your hands.
No. The problem, I don't never come out and not wash my hands, first of all. I've been working there for 3 years.
Okay.
Don't be coming at me with no bull that I hadn't came out and not washed my hands.
I guess you ain't been washing your hands for no 3 years. And you coming out, unsanitized, and this way you treating people.
Hold up. First of all, don't be calling my phone talking about I ain't washed my hands. Like I said, I've been there 3 years. I've been employee of the month 6 times. Don't be coming to me with none of this bull.
I don't know how you employee of the month. You must be the nasty employee of the month because you coming out, you're not washing your hands. I saw you scratch your head and your face, and you ain't putting no gloves on.
Who is? I always put gloves on my hands.
You ain't have no gloves on there last Wednesday.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but don't be calling my phone with this. You need to be calling headquarters if you got a complaint.
I tell you what, I'm going to call headquarters. I'm coming there tomorrow to see if you're going to be up in there with some gloves on or you're going to come out there out of the bathroom again with the same thing.
Come on up there. I'm going to be there from 6 to close. 6 to close. And I bet you if you come up there tomorrow, I'm going to make a sandwich out your.
You going to do what?
I'm going to make a sandwich out your.
Who you think you talking to?
Yo, you said your name was Ralph, right? Don't be calling my phone with this.
Hey, let me tell you something. All I'm saying to you is this right here. If I come up in there tomorrow and find out you ain't got them gloves on, you gonna mess around and get whooped.
Oh, you gonna whoop mine? You gonna whoop 6 to 10? I'm gonna be up there from 6 to 10, and I ain't gonna call nobody. I ain't calling my brothers, my cousins, my uncles, or nothing. I'm gonna whoop by myself.
Excuse me, you finna try to take on a man?
I'm gonna whoop your by myself. That's what I said.
You need to get your little nasty behind in the bathroom and wash your hands and put one of them nets on your hand so you don't be coming up there some people food like that.
Bring your on up there, 6 to 10. You know where I work, 6 to 10, and I'm gonna whoop your.
Who you think you talking to?
I don't even know who the you are, but I'm gonna know your tomorrow. I'm gonna know you tomorrow. Bring your on up there, 6 to 10, and I'm gonna whoop yo.
I'm coming up there tomorrow.
Come on.
I'm coming up there tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how to be sanitized. I'm gonna be with some gloves on. Do you hear me?
You gonna be and you steady talking about whooping. That's cool. Bring your up there, and we gonna see who's gonna get their whooped. What kind of man is you, anyways, to be talking about fighting a woman? You a.
What you call me?
A B-T-H.
I'm coming up there to see you tomorrow. Is you gonna be ready when I get up there?
What kind of you anyways gonna call up here talking about you gonna fight female over some hand wash? Bring your and I'm gonna show you what it is. 6 to 10. I'm gonna be here at 6. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be here at 5:45. Bring your up here before I clock in, and I'm gonna whoop your.
Who you think you talking to?
I don't give a who I'm talking to. Bring up here tomorrow, 6 to 10. You gonna see what's up.
I got one more thing to say to you before I come up there tomorrow.
I don't give a you got to say. I don't care. I'm gonna whoop your say that.
I got one more thing I need to say. Listen to me.
What?
Are you listening?
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Who you? You say who? This is who?
Hey, this Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Man. You just got pranked by your coworker.
Man, you man. See, man, y'all got me, man. That's all right. 6 to 10 tomorrow. I got something for her. She gonna have to watch her back every hour. Every hour on the hour. I got something for her. I ain't gonna hurt her, but I'm definitely gonna do her in tomorrow. Believe that.
Was you ready though?
Hell yeah, I was gonna whoop. Man, you don't even know what you had in store for you. You was gonna have your uncle come pull me off, and that probably wouldn't have been enough either.
Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, baby girl. What is the baddest radio station in the land?
You already know, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I think LaTrenda was a strong black woman. What you think?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to LaTrenda holding it down today.
6 to 10.
6 to 10. Okay, I'm here from 6 to 10. Come on down here. I don't need my brothers, my cousin. I don't need none of that. I'm going to whoop your behind by myself. That's how I'm going to do it.
That's right.
6 to 10. If you know any Latrenders out there, they not up for no foolishness. All Latrenders are not up for foolishness. They will check you on sight.
Mm-hmm. Especially today.
On a day like today, Latrenders will check you on sight. Any Latrenders in Beaumont, Texas, please make yourself known and come on out to the Julie Rogers Theater where the nephew will be acting a fool on March 19th, Saturday night. Tickets on sale right now. All Ticketmaster outlets or the box office. Ignorance is on the way. You ain't seen stupid till you seen Time is Stupid. Till you seen it up close and personal. Till you get a big dose of it. All right? A lot of people getting it. But who got it? Baltimore got it. Huntsville got it. Jackson, Mississippi got it. All of them got a dose of stupid. So get yours because it's on the way. Y'all get it every day. Y'all don't know.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building for your love questions. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, happy International Women's Day to all my ladies out there.
Yeah.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we love you. Women's empowerment, girl power, all of that. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, we'll tell you about the Seneca Women to Hear, the search for the next great female podcasters, okay? Also, make sure you check out SeeHer Hear Her, celebrating women who make music and culture, starring Alicia Keys. That is tonight. Plus, in trending entertainment news, Morris Day says Prince's estate won't let him perform as Morris Day in The Time. We'll talk about all of these stories. What? At the top of the hour, but right now it's time for Ask the CLO.
Wow.
Here we go. CLO Shirley in Cincinnati says, I'm a 50-year-old grandmother and I want my son's baby's mom out of my house. She had the baby back in November and my son broke up with her in January. I don't want to be in their mess, but I want the best for my grandchild. Would I be wrong to let the baby stay, put the mama out of my house?
Mm.
Oh, CLO.
Well, how you think that's going to work?
Yeah.
How in the world do you think that's going to work? You won't put the mama out, let the baby stay. So the mother, who is a good mother, you take her baby from her. Lady, stop. That's an ignorant ask. Are you kidding me? You can't do that. Next question, Shirley.
All right, moving on to Angel in West Hollywood. Angel writes, I'm in my early 30s and I'm dating a guy that is friends with my ex. I had no idea that he was friends with my ex, but when I found out, we talked about it and my guy is fine with it. My ex and other friends say I'm wrong. How is this so?
Well, if you didn't know, you didn't know. That's plain and simple. Now, you talk to your guy about it and he cool with it. Now, do you want to break up with the guy? Is it going well?
It is.
You know, everybody say you wrong. If you knew, well, you know, that's different. But you're doing it now. So, I mean, you're not wrong if you didn't know. Now, is it hard to believe that you didn't know? Yeah, of course. Of course it is. But it's highly possible that you didn't know. But what your friends is passing judgment on is the fact that now that you do know, what you gonna do about it? And what are you supposed to do about it?
Keep seeing him. She didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, if he don't have a problem with it.
And she said they talked about it and he's fine with it. So it's the ex and the other friends that have the issues. All right, moving on, CLO, to Regina.
That's all it is.
Yeah, they're the haters. Mm-hmm. Regina in the DMV says, I'm dating a guy that's allergic to pet dander, so he takes allergy medication. What? Pet dander. So he takes allergy medication when he stays at her house, at my house. I wanted to see where this relationship is going, but I don't want to have to leave my cat at my grandmother's home. What would you advise? I want to hear this.
Not a cat.
Yeah.
What?
From Regina in the DMV.
I got to take a pill to come over your house.
Uh-huh.
Because you won't put your cat at your grandmama's house. Well, this ain't going nowhere.
They're just
this
dating
relationship
anyway.
You was going to wait and see where it's going. Well, you going to give up a potentially great guy for a great cat.
People do that every day, Steve, for those pets, for their pets. They
All cats is off.
What? Well, I mean, it's
all
cool.
Cats
you know,
is
you,
off.
I mean, you know, you can do that, but you sitting up in here. I mean, if this is a great guy, then you have a choice to make.
Yeah.
The guy is even willing to take allergy medicine to
Yeah.
deal with your cat.
Mm-hmm.
So she should make the next move and just leave her cat at the grandmother's house for a while.
I mean, if he coming over. But me, that's see me, I'm different. Don't ask me, because I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble because the cat got to go.
You're not feeling the cat.
Period.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get involved with you and I start paying this rent, the cat gone.
Sneezing and
Cats
stuff.
don't pay rent.
Would it be
Cats
different
don't
if,
pay. They don't pay for dinners or nothing.
right? Would it be different, Steve, if it were a dog? You're more of a dog person.
If you're allergic
If
to
it's
dogs.
dangerous,
I'm
it's dangerous,
allergic to pet dandruff.
Period.
It's
Yeah.
danger.
I don't give a damn if it come off the goldfish. His ass got
Okay.
to go. We got
All
to get
right.
this tank out this
We'll-
house.
So it's not just
We'll
cat.
fry him.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
we
what's wrong with you?
He's crazy. All right, moving on to Clemente in Newark. Clemente says, I was riding in my wife's car and she kept getting back-to-back texts. When she came to a stop, she texted the person back. I asked her who it was and she said it was work-related. I suggested that she call the coworker and instead of texting while driving, but she wouldn't do it. Should I be suspicious?
You already are.
Yeah.
Damn. That damn.
Should I be suspicious? That's what you're doing right now. It's suspicious. She texted, and it is a coworker. It's just a dude.
It's a work husband. It's a work husband.
It's a dude, dog. Should I be suspicious? You already are. I don't even understand what the problem is. I got a better idea.
What?
Uh-uh.
Go up to the
See
job.
if she'll let
What?
you read the text. And I bet she won't, and then suspicion confirmed. Hey, baby, let me see what you texting your coworker. I ain't letting you see nothing. Okay, cool.
Don't open that
And that's
door.
a dude.
But
That's a
texting
dude.
while driving. That's a no.
That ain't the danger. It's who you texting while driving.
That is.
We had a
That's
question on
danger,
Family
too.
Feud.
You know that.
we had a question on Family Feud the other day, which was, name something you pull over on the side of the road to do. And the number one answer was change a flat tire. This lady said to text. I stopped and went, what?
Mine would have been to pee.
Was your face
Stop.
like that?
I couldn't believe
Like you're disgusted.
you stop and pull over to text. Yes, I do it all the time.
It ain't
That's
that
safe
serious.
driving. That's
Yeah.
good.
I
Didn't you
never
just-
get to where I'm going.
Well, just wait until you get there to text that person back.
Yeah, I mean, put your do not disturb thing on.
Right.
Yeah.
On your phone and go ahead and do that. But they got the talk thing that now where you don't even have to do that. They'll read your text to you. Siri will read your text to you and
Right.
text back. You don't even have to do that no more.
Out loud.
I really know how to do that.
That's
Siri,
good.
read your text out loud, though.
Well, hey, simple. Just have your earbuds on, and don't connect your phone to your Bluetooth.
Oh, my phone ain't never been connected to my car.
You need to take all your damn devices and just throw them out the damn window.
I'm good. It's in my will. When I die, my phone gonna get cremated with me. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We are calling on women creators, female innovators, and entrepreneurs. Seneca Women to Hear It's the search for the next great female podcasters, okay? If you have something to say, a story to tell, or expertise to share with the world, apply to the first ever Seneca Women Podcast Academy in partnership with P&G and The Card by Seneca Women, powered by MasterCard and Deserve. If your pitch is selected, you'll be given everything you need to develop and host your own show on the Seneca Women Podcast Network on iHeartRadio. Listen and learn more about how to submit your pitch at senecawomen.com.
Okay.
That's nice.
That's
I like
cool
that.
for women. Yeah, on this
whole
International
show.
Women's Day. Yeah.
That's cool.
A lot
Love
of women
it,
have a
love
lot
it.
to say, and we want to hear it.
Absolutely.
So again, go to senecawomen.com. That's SENECA women.com. All right?
Got it.
And finally, in entertainment news, we're switching gears here because Morris Day just made a shocking accusation. In a post on social media, Morris said that Prince's estate will no longer let him perform under the name Morris Day and the Time. Morris says, "I've given 40 years of my life building up a name and a legacy that Prince and I came up with, a name that while he was alive, he had no problem with me using. I literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into bringing value to that name." Morris insists Prince had no issue using the name they came up with for performances, but notes now that Prince is no longer with us, suddenly the people who control his multi-million-dollar estate want to rewrite history by taking my name away from me, thus impacting how I feed my family. Noting, "So as of now, per the Prince estate, I can no longer use Morris Day and the Time in any capacity."
That's not cool, man.
Well, I'm going to use it. What you going to do?
Right.
That's not cool,
That's
man.
who the hell he is.
Yeah, and that's who everybody knows him as.
Dog, and him and Prince ain't never had no war with that. You ain't never heard nothing about this
Nothing,
estate.
nothing.
To these ignorant ass people with some power they don't deserve, misusing power. That's,
So if he go do a show, what he supposed to do? Who is
I'm
he?
going out as Morris Day in the Time. What you gonna do?
That's my name.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Come
he'll
on,
face
man.
lawsuits. But okay, there's more to this story. Comerica Bank and Trust, which is currently administering the estate, says Morris's comments are not entirely accurate, and they went on to say that the estate is open to working proactively with Morris to resolve this matter.
It ain't
Okay,
really
well, let's
nothing
get to
to
work.
resolve. But Comerica, once again, this large corporation that wasn't around and had nothing to do with this man's talent or career, how they involved in it. It's not entirely true. It's very true.
Yeah.
That's how they
This
do
how people
their-
get jumped on publicly and don't know why they got their ass jumped on. This is how this kind of stuff happens.
Everybody in the corporate office. Get jumped.
Yes.
That don't make no kind of sense
Morris,
right there.
I know.
Absolutely.
And he's such a great performer. We want to see him. We love to see him perform.
What you gonna do?
I'm going out as Morris Day in the Time. What?
With Jerome. Nah,
Gotta have
what?
Jerome in the mirror.
Not
Somebody
Jesse.
bring me a mirror.
And the mirror.
What?
Crazy.
Did you say now Jesse Steve?
Yeah.
Not Jesse.
Now Jerome.
Not Jerome.
This
Oh,
is crazy.
I don't
This is
get
really
that.
crazy. Yeah, I don't get it either. I really don't. And he says he's given over 40 years of his life.
I mean,
That's
the
a
dude,
long,
that's who
long
he is.
time. Yeah. I mean, if he comes out as
Fishnet.
someone else, everybody's going to say,
Black
that's Morris Day.
Pantyhose.
Yeah.
Come on,
better
boy.
say
Big legs showing through the hole. What?
Yes.
777-93-11. Come on.
How can we help with that? Can a
stockings,
petition
and
help?
Fishnets.
Right. Get it up.
I think we ought to just have fishnet and window pane day.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, good.
This is a new day
Starting-
you want to petition for.
We're
to
gonna hit
Starting with
support-
y'all three on this show. We're going to start with y'all.
I wonder why,
Craziness.
though,
This is crazy.
Morris Day didn't ask Prince to give him the name period and not.
It was never a problem.
He probably
had
thought he
the
never
name.
needed to.
Yeah, why would he
He
even
had the
be
name.
thinking about that? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
some people that read some paperwork,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when Prince was living, you never heard none of this.
No, who knew?
Now
Who
here
knew?
comes some person in legal that found something to loophole, and now they want to tie this man up with this. That's garbage, man. That's complete and utter garbage. What can you
First-
do with the name if this brother don't perform?
Right.
Morris Day is unique and talented.
That's true. That's true.
No
what
one
do
else
you
can
gain? You don't gain anything.
Be Morris Day.
If the man is not performing, what is it to you?
But that's
So
his
your-
name. That's
So
his
your
name.
so
right?
your goal is to stop him from performing and using the name that he built?
Well, what they want to do is work it
So
out.
so
Steve.
so,
Resolve
so they
this
can't stop
matter.
Morris Day. It's Morris Day and the time. That's the
Yes.
part
It's
right
It's the
there.
entire name.
His
yeah.
name is Morris Day. That's his birth name, his legal name. Yes,
Yeah,
you're
that's
correct,
his name.
Tommy.
I've actually been in something not quite at, but I've actually been told before that I could not use my name
Steve Harvey.
Why? What
because it was
capacity?
attached to a certain show I had.
Oh.
Did your mom and dad name you?
You see me, don't you?
I mean, who else could you do? Would
What's
you
the name of these
what other
shows?
name could you use?
I put it on everything.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
you
That's
always
what
do. You
Man,
always
get out of here.
do. Yeah. This is crazy.
That's
Come
brilliant,
on.
huh? Because if you
Let
fire me,
this-
you can't use the show.
Hey, bro, you
gotta
get rid of
rename
me, you got to take all these signs now. You're not using the sign. All this paperwork you got, no, you need some new lights.
All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, Junior is here. Uh-oh, Junior, with a poem for the ladies. Oh, wow.
Because it's International Women's Day.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Junior is here, our resident poet. So happy that he's here on this very special day for women.
Yeah.
Junior has a poem for us, and then after
Lord,
that, the
Lord.
nephew has a
Junior.
music
Brace
one.
yourself.
Yeah.
Junior, on International Women's Day,
Yes, sir.
could you please
Uh-huh.
dig deep into your gut of poetry writing
I did.
so I don't have to not like this one too. Ladies and gentlemen, JRAP is here. JRAP simply means Junior's ragged ass poems.
Thank you. You know what? You about to cry on this one.
I promise you I won't.
But it's for us, though.
Because it's for
Junior.
women.
Yeah.
The name of the poem is "We Celebrate Women's History." That's deep already.
Nice.
I'm telling you. Here we go. We celebrate women's history. A month is not long enough. But for a length of time to honor them, that selection would be rough. Your memories are like ice cream and oh so many choices. Like caramel, vanilla, and chocolate. That one that give you three choices is called Napoleon ice cream. But I couldn't rhyme Napoleon, so I moved on, okay? And
Because it's Neapolitan. Go ahead.
yeah, that one. Here's to you, Miss Butterscotch. I toast a glass so high. Hand myself a rocky road. I gave it my best try. Don't tell no one, but I had a vanilla. So let's keep it on the low. Got busted with a chocolate girl, and I didn't do that no more. All the ladies we take this month because you are so fine. Let's have a party to honor them, and I'll bring the boxed wine. The end. Oh my God. I can't go outside today.
God.
I can't even go outside
You did
today.
not do that
I
on
cannot.
International
I
Women's Day.
cannot go
I
outside
kid you
today.
not. I
Only-
kid you not. If
Back
I was
then.
there, I'd beat your ass.
I'm telling you right now. I can't
You
even go
can
outside.
thank the Lord we on a Zoom right now.
You did not do
I
that.
cannot believe I can't even go outside. They all over.
Worst damn tribute to women
I'm
I've
trying
ever
to
seen.
tell you. Women over there screaming right now, Joya. I can't even go outside.
Oh my
I
God.
knew he was in trouble because at the beginning, did you notice how he cleared his throat, but then his voice was the same?
I did notice that. I did notice that.
Oh
Junior,
my
thank you.
God.
Thank you, Junior. It's the thought that counts.
It wasn't
It's
the
the
thought.
thought.
It was. Man, why y'all
And then, but Shirley had to correct you in the middle of it. Napoleon ice cream. Boy,
What is
Well,
that?
I said Napoleon.
It's
It's
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan.
Napoleon is a person.
You know what?
you know what?
Y'all
Yes,
just mad. Y'all just mad
the
'cause I can't go outside
raggedest
today.
poem you've ever done.
That
I
was
want to
by
apologize
far.
to all the women on International
Apologize
Women's Day.
For the love they just got. Why would you do that?
All right, look, thank you,
Talking about
Junior.
He tried
Anyway, on this.
vanilla on the low.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll celebrate more of International Women's Day right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
March is marked as Women's History Month all across the globe, where International Women's Day commemorates the cultural, political, and socioeconomic achievements of women. The day marks a call to a gender-equal world free of bias, stereotypes, and discrimination, and one that is diverse, equitable, inclusive, while differences are valued and celebrated. Tonight, please check out SeeHer Hear Her, celebrating women who make music and culture, starring Alicia Keys. Take a listen to Alicia Keys giving credit to her mother.
I knew what I wanted, and I would always be prepared, and I would always work extra hard, and I would stay the latest. I would come first. I was going to beat them at it no matter what it took. And I was going to prove myself no matter what it took. And that was the drive that my mother gave me. You know, she gave me that type of drive.
All right.
Go on, Kiki.
Yep. SeeHer Hear Her, celebrating women who make music and culture, starring Alicia Keys tonight. Love that. All right. So, Steve and guys,
Yes?
got to ask you about the women that you celebrate in your life. Who inspired you?
At the very beginning was nobody but my mother.
But your mom.
I really never met a better person. I've said that before, but she was absolutely the best person I've ever known in my life. I've never known a better person than Alicia Harvey. And I was thinking, like, the cool thing she gave me was faith, right? I mean, I can't tell you how many scriptures she was pouring into me because she was a Sunday school teacher. I mean, I would get backhand if I misquoted the scripture because she knew I had a great memory. She knew that because she knew her son could remember because I was a storyteller even as a boy. And I get backhanded for playing around because she knew I knew. But I think for her, that was the greatest inspiration in my life. And then it was teachers after that. Some of my favorite teachers were women.
Okay. All right. Junior, let's hear from you, Junior.
Oh, my mom, first of all. I've never seen nobody handle adversity better than her. She's one person that never complained. She always found a way. She's always did the most to make sure me and my sister, we always had the best of everything. She worked 2 jobs. She worked night shift, day shift. My mom never complained. Never complained. And the one thing about it, too, is my grandmother. I got to give my grandmother because that became my best friend. When I got in trouble, my grandmother was the first one to come and say, you know what, I'm disappointed in you, but let me show you how much I love you. And that was an important lesson for me to learn, that even in your disappointments, you can still be loved. Even when you mess up, they can still love you. And my grandmother taught me that. So those are 2 most important women in my life.
Y'all already know. Y'all done met my mama. You already know.
We love your mama.
We love her.
You already know. My mama is the truth. Been the truth from day one. Gave me all the guidance. Gave me the thought of thinking big and becoming something. And I was so rebellious. I ain't want to do this. I ain't want to do that. I didn't want to go to college. And my mama just stayed on me and stayed on me. Got me through it all. And even to this day, man, my pops is dead and gone, but I try to stand in his shoes a little bit and take care of my mama to the utmost. So mama got everything she needs now. It's my time. So I take care of her. Me and my baby sister take care of my mama, and she is the healthiest person in our family. So about to be 80 years old, April 16. I can't wait to see that day come. God say the same. My mama's still here.
You know, it's when you ask the guys, I think because our mothers are the first woman we ever loved.
Yeah.
And a son's love for his mother, man, it's deep, man. It run deep. You can do a lot of things to a lot of people, but you can't do nothing to mama.
Not to my mama.
And that's kind of a cool thing to do. So like you all have daughters, Shirley and Carly. You all have daughters. And that's a special bond too because I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But that son that falls in love with his mother, that goes, and it really teaches him what that relationship is with women. If you meet a man that doesn't have a good relationship with his mother, he probably ain't gonna have a good one with you.
Right. Exactly.
That's real talk.
Facts.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
yeah.
Unless she was just, a bad mom and, wasn't in his life and abandoned him or something like that.
Yeah.
But if that mother was there and you ain't cool with your mama, it's going to be hard for you to have a good relationship with this dude right here.
For me, it was my mom, too, though.
My mom, too. That's it.
Exactly. All right. Coming up next, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, can my sugar baby be my lady? We'll find out what that's all about in a few. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody ready? Everybody ready? All right,
Confident
Dr.
answer.
Petrie, I need some help. Dr. Petrie, I need some help. I'm gonna ask y'all again. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Everybody ready?
We
Let's do it.
ready.
Everybody ready? Here we go. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello,
I'm trying to reach Dr. Petrie, please.
this is Dr. Petrie.
Dr. Petrie, my name is Jared, and I was hoping you could help me out with a problem that I have.
Okay, hello, Jared. I would love to help you out with a problem. Unfortunately, though,
You Dr. Petrie, right?
I am, but this is my personal number. How did you get this number?
Somebody gave me this number so I could call you and try to get some counseling from you because I'm really in a bad situation right now.
Okay, I can recognize that you're in a bad situation, but how did you get my number? This is my personal line. Who gave you my number?
You the doctor, you the counselor that help people with situations and problems and stuff, right?
Yes, I am, Jared. What can I do for you, Jared?
I got a problem that it seems like I'm just, I've been married to my wife for 6 years.
Okay, wait, Jared. Now this, what you're about to get into, you want to go into a counseling session, and so in order to do that, I do that through making an appointment.
I understand all of that, but you don't understand. What I'm trying to tell you is that I got a situation, and I know it's gonna happen again tonight. Because it's been happening all the time. I just need some. If you could just give me a little bit of help, and then I'll come in next week. But I just need you to tell me how to handle my problem, and then I'll come in next week. I need this bad right now.
Jared, I need you to focus. Okay, I don't do this over the phone. However, it sounds to me like you really need.
I need you. Can you be there for me just for a second?
Yes, I'm here right now.
I apologize for calling you and disrupting your weekend, but can you help me out?
Excuse me. Hey, tell him I'll call him back. I don't know what's going on. Someone gave this gentleman.
Hello?
Tell him I'll call him back.
Hello?
I'm here.
Is it Dr. Petrie?
I'm here. Tell me what's going on, Jared. I'm here to listen to you.
Okay, listen. I've been married to my wife for like 6 years now.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is, but whenever we intimate, I get scared. And I go into the closet, and I got a TV in there, and I watch old TV shows because I'm scared. I'm scared of the intimacy between me and her.
Okay, Jared, this sounds like a particular case. It's different from anything that I've experienced thus far, and I want to make sure that I address your concern.
Now we up in the big league, getting our turn at bat.
What?
Long as we live, you and me, baby.
Jared.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, because we're moving on up.
Oh, okay, Jared, focus. You called me, and you need me to help you.
I'll be going through it. It be bothering me.
Okay, Jared, what I need to do is I need to make sure
1,
that
2,
whatever...
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. When the clock right 2, 3, and 4. When the band goes down,
Okay.
we'll yell for
Hey, Jared.
Clock tonight.
Breathe, Jared, breathe. Oh, my. How did you get my number? How did you get my personal number?
They gave me your number and said you would be the one that would take care of me.
Figure out what is really going on.
Hello?
I'm here. Okay, let's take a different.
And you knew where you were then. Girls were girls and men were men. Wishing we could use a man like Herbert Huber again.
Pull yourself together. I want to help you. And I want to help your situation. I want to help you with your wife. But you called me, and if you're looking for a lifeline, for an anchor, I'm trying to be that.
I need you to help me. I need you to help me with my wife, because I know my wife is going to leave me if I don't quit doing this. Here's the story of a lovely lady.
Oh, Jared. Oh, God.
Bringing up 3 very lovely girls.
Jared, my technique is a little bit different. It may be a little unorthodox.
If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The minnow.
Okay, look here.
I need you to help me.
I need to get you into my office. I need to schedule an appointment with you. You need to erase my personal number from your cell phone because this is not how I operate.
Everybody knows your name.
Jared, focus, Jared, focus. There's a lot more going on here. For one, you're making
up fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. Gonna have a good time. Hey.
You know what, Jared? My patience is fed up. I have no more patience with you. Now, I need you to stay focused and get it together.
What?
Why did you call me? How did you get my number?
Why are you hollering at me? Why? You're supposed to be the doctor. You're supposed to be the doctor.
I am a doctor. Don't question my credentials, young man. You called me. I want to help you, but this has gone on too far.
Tommy gave me your number.
Tommy who?
Steve. You know Steve, don't you?
Now, look, I want to help you, but you are not allowing me to do so. So who is Tommy? Who is Steven? And how did you get my number?
Steven is on the radio.
I don't know a Steven on the... Steven on the radio? As in Steve Harvey on the radio? Oh, as in Tommy nephew, Tommy?
Dr. Petrie, you have been pranked.
Oh, no, you didn't go. Oh, my God.
Do you have a colleague named Charles?
You know what? I'm going to kill. Oh, Lord, I can't believe Charlie did this to me. Oh, my God. Do you know how much time I got hot? You got me flustered. I was recording you. I hope you know that.
Oh, I got to ask you something, though. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Thank you for being a friend.
Boy, you was busting out them songs. Boy, I was over here.
Gilligan's Island.
Just out of nowhere, though.
The theme to Fat Albert, though.
Dun, dun, dun. Gonna have a good time.
But here she come talking about, I hope you know I was recording you.
Wow, Dr. Petrie.
Dr. Petrie, I got a problem, baby. I got a serious problem.
Shout out to Dr. Petrie, international.
Yeah,
strong, patient
Tommy,
yes.
What was the problem you said you had?
That I when I'm about to be intimate with my wife, I get nervous and I go into the closet and I start watching TV and I just start singing these songs. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I can't get these songs out of my head. It's the level of stupid.
Yeah, that's it.
And there is no limit to me. I promise you there is no limit. Okay? There is none. So if you hear that the nephew is coming to your city, I promise you there is no limit, baby. Get your tickets and come see your boy. You can go to thomasmiles.com. That's my website. You can see all the cities that your boy is going to. The next one on deck, of course, is Beaumont, Texas. You can get my whole lineup. Charlotte, I'm on my way down there. Zane is in Nashville. You already know, coming through there. The nephew is coming to town, and I am the fool that they all talking about. Oh,
just ask Dr. Petrie.
Dr.
All
Petrie,
right.
no?
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, strawberry letter for today. Can my sugar baby be my lady is the subject. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Happy International Women's Day. We salute all of the beautiful women, the beautiful queens who listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you for your loyalty and your royalty, my sisters. We applaud you. It is time now for the Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, we definitely want to hear from you. So submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know. Send us one. It could be yours.
You just never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, can my sugar baby be my lady? Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been in a relationship with a woman for a year, and I need some advice. She's 35, and I'm 54 years old. When we met, I was legally separated, and I was miserable in a one-bedroom apartment and depressed because my wife had a new boyfriend already. I wanted an arrangement with a woman so I could get over my soon-to-be ex-wife. That's when I met the lady that I called my sugar baby. She was honest about dating 2 other guys and said she'd love to spend time with me, but it would cost me. After a few months, it became our joke, and she called herself my sugar baby every time I gave her money. She was a lot of fun, and the sex made my toes curl. Within months, I was over my ex, and I was crazy about my sugar baby. I asked her if we could be exclusive, and she reminded me of our arrangement. I told her I was crazy about her, and she said we needed to take a break. At this point, I had lost the power, and she was in control. I cut her off, and within months, she came running back to me, broke and hurt over a guy that she thought was in love with her. I was happy she was back, so I bought a house, and she moved in. That was 4 months ago. She's there 80% of the time because she still has an apartment. I want her to live with me 100% of the time, but she is skeptical about letting her apartment go. She wants some kind of security blanket in case we break up. I know there are all kinds of red flags with dealing with my sugar baby, but I want to trust her, and I want her to trust me. I'm ready to take her baggage and try to make this work. How do I show her that she's secure with me? Or am I crazy for trying to make my sugar baby my main lady? Okay. Okay, here we go again. I don't know why you sugar daddies, you old sugar daddies, think these young women are with you for anything other than your money. I mean, she spelled it out. You had an arrangement. I mean, let's not be delusional here. She already knows she's got you, and that's all the security she needs right now. You're obviously a man of means. You're giving her money. You bought a house, but you're allowing her to continue to see other men and to have her apartment. I mean, don't you see that this is not a real relationship? I mean, Sugar Baby told you from the very beginning that she was seeing 2 other guys. And I got to say something about this term, sugar baby. I mean, there's this whole website dedicated to this stuff where older men with money, cater to younger women, okay? The term sugar baby makes it sound all cute and sweet, but it's still a pay-for-play arrangement. That's what this is. And again, I think that's what she really wants. She wants you to continue paying her, and she will continue playing you and sleeping with other men and all that. I mean, it's a true win-win for her. She's winning at life right now. Most women marry for security, but she nor you have even mentioned that. And I don't think you could ever be able to trust her if you did marry her. This is not about trust. You're caught up in love with Sugar Baby, but Sugar Baby's in love with your money and the lifestyle. If you want something real with a real woman, I just say it's time to wean Sugar Baby off your money and for you to get with someone who can love you for you. I know you don't want that, but that's my advice to you since you asked. You can get over Sugar Baby just like you got over your wife. Steve?
Man, what is we talking about? Boy, man, let me just go on and get to this right quick. First of all, Shirley gave what I call an excellent answer. She called you out. Now, this is a woman calling you out on International Women's Day. But now, dog, let me help you out. You know me, I just get down to the basics so we can stop this foolishness right off. Can my sugar baby be my lady? There's a word missing in this letter, and as we go through it, I'm going to show it to you. I've been in a relationship with a woman for a year, and I need some advice. She's 35, I'm 54. That's a 19-year difference. We met, I was legally separated and miserable in a one-bedroom apartment, depressed because my wife had a new boyfriend already. That's why y'all separated. She didn't get the new boyfriend already. She already had the new boyfriend. See, there's a lot of ways in your letter she got a new boyfriend already. No, she already had the boyfriend. I'm going to help you with how you write your damn letter. I wanted an arrangement with a woman so I could get over my soon-to-be ex-wife. You wanted an arrangement. That's when I met the lady that I call my sugar baby. She was honest about dating 2 other guys. Now, where in here do you see relationship? She told you she was dating 2 other guys. And she loved to spend time with you, but it would cost me. Sir, 2 other guys love to spend time with you, but Shirley said, this is a pay-for-play arrangement. When we come back, I'm going to show you the word that's been left out this entire letter.
Hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, can my sugar baby be my lady? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, can my sugar baby be my lady?
No. Hell no. Bruh, can my sugar baby be my lady? Are you nuts? Boy, you 54, she 35. You wanted an arrangement with a woman because you say you was living in a one-room apartment depressed because your wife had a new boyfriend already. Boy, the reason y'all separated is not because she got a new boyfriend already. It's because she already had a boyfriend. Then you wanted to get in a range with somebody so you could get over your ex. Then you met a lady that you called your sugar baby. Then she was honest with you about dating 2 other guys. She said she loved to spend time with you, but it's going to cost you. Shirley told you this is a pay-for-play arrangement. A few months it became our joke, and she called herself my sugar baby every time I gave her money. She was a lot of fun. The sex made my toes curl. Within months, I was over my ex, and I was crazy about my sugar baby. We have used the term sugar baby 4 times in this letter. I asked her if we could be exclusive. She reminded me of our arrangement. Exclusive. You talking about, wait a minute.
Say it again, Steve.
Exclusive. Wait a minute, you talking about just me and you? Ain't you old? Didn't I tell you I'm dating 2 other men?
Exclusivity.
You think I'm finna be exclusive to you? Didn't I tell you it was gonna cost you? I'll spend time with you. Seafood, what you trying to make more of this than it is? I told her I was crazy about her, and then she said we need a break, because see, now you going too far. At this point, I had lost the power when she was in control. Boy, you ain't never had no power. You had an arrangement. I cut her off, and within months, she came running back to me. See, now you happy. But she came running back to you. Why? Because she was broke and hurt. You can leave all this running back to me because she was hurt and thought that a man was in love with her. No, she ran back to you because she was broke. I was happy she was back. I bought a house and she moved in. What? Boy. Yo, stupid ass. Sir, listen to me. Here's the term that is not in this letter. You keep talking about sugar baby. Here's the term that's not in the letter. Sugar daddy. See, you thought it was cute to call her your sugar baby. But the truth of the matter is that you don't want to write in the letter is you just the sugar daddy. Daddy meaning older man. Sugar is money. Without the money, you would just be the daddy, which is the older man. The older man without the money ain't no sugar. You are the sugar daddy. Why ain't you coming to that? You're 19 years older than this girl, and you provide money. And now you done bought this damn house. She done moved in. Why she moved in? Because she was broke. That was 4 months ago. She's there 80% of the time. Let's back up. She is in the house you bought 80% of the time. Because she still has an apartment. And where she at the other 20%? Well, let me tell you what. She's at the house, at the apartment, the 20% of the time, because them other 2 guys, one of them got to come back over. And she got to go over there and take care of business. That's right. I want her to live with me 100% of the time. But she's skeptical about letting her apartment go. Because then she got to stay there with your old ass all the time. She can't roll over and without knocking over all the medicine bottles on the nightstand. She tired of walking in here seeing your teeth in that glass. There's a lot of little stuff in here. She trying to figure out what all this. She can't even, you got so much medicine, she can't even pronounce the words on your label. She tired of stopping down at the CVS every other week trying to pick up stuff. Sitting there waiting a long time because they got to count your pills out exact. She done got tired of packaging up your pills and stuff. These ain't supplements you taking. These is I'll leave here if I don't take this.
This is required.
She done asked you 3 times what is nitrogen and you ain't answered her yet.
What is?
3 times. Because 30 people don't even know what nitrogen is for. Nitroglycerin. You sit up in here trying to explain to her. She is not understanding. What is that damn smell? Who is Ben?
Big gay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then he say, I know there are all kind of red flags dealing with my sugar baby. Mm-hmm. Dog, you a sugar daddy. Stop, man. Come on, bro. This ain't finna be your woman. She don't want to be your woman. Put her out that damn house. Go get you a grown-ass woman. Play with these kids.
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, you know what time it is, Junior and Sports Talk, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, well, it is International Women's Day, and there have been some dominant women in sports. And first thing I think about when you think about sports and women, Serena Williams got to come to mind.
Yes, sir.
Serena Williams got to come to mind. Do you know Serena Williams has 23 Grand Slams, and she was ranked 319 weeks in a row at number 1. That's 6 years. Wow. 6 years, she number 1 for 6 years. That girl cold. You go to the track and field. I got a girl in mind named Jackie Joyner Kersee.
Yes.
Flojo.
Yes.
4-time Olympian, 6-time Olympic medalist, gold. Yes. That's who you think about when you start thinking about track and field. Here another one, Cheryl Swoops.
Yes.
Everybody remember Cheryl Swoops?
WNBA.
Cheryl Swoops, 3-time MVP. She was the first to sign a WNBA contract.
Come on, Junior.
First one. International Women's Day, just in sports. I'll give you another one. Anybody know a lady named Cheryl Miller?
Yes.
What? What?
Cheryl Miller.
Yes.
Reggie's sister.
Reggie Miller's sister used to beat Reggie.
Yes.
Here's another name I think about when I think about women in sports. Simone Biles.
Whoa.
Yes, the GOAT.
She ain't even 30 yet. She the GOAT already.
Yes.
Here go another one. Billie Jean King.
Yes, sir.
Won the Battle of the Sexes. Beat a man named Bobby Riggs in tennis.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
In front of the world. Here go another one.
What you got?
Lisa Leslie.
Yes.
Oh, Lisa Leslie.
2-time MVP and 2-time WNBP champion for the Los Angeles Sparks.
Yes.
Bad girl. Bad
Got
girl.
another one.
Yes.
What?
Naomi Osaka.
Yes, sir.
Taking her time will say, you know what? I don't feel like playing right now because I ain't in the right mental state. Bringing awareness. Here go another.
Huh.
Wilma Rudolph.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Probably my grandmother's favorite athlete. I've never seen her on tape. Because I didn't get here till 78.
She was bad. She was
Yeah,
bad.
man. That's
Pearline Jenkins,
Who is that?
horseshoe champion, West Virginia.
That's your girl.
Beat all the man's ass. Pearline Jenkins throw the hell out of horseshoe.
In your hometown.
Woo, my daddy was scared of her.
Well, thank you for making us aware. Coming up at the top of the hour, we're celebrating women, as you can hear and see on International Women's Day. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Vice President Kamala Harris on Sunday called on Congress to pass federal voting rights legislation before walking across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. They were marking the 57th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. This, of course, was a key moment in the civil rights movement. And today, on International Women's Day, we want to celebrate women's achievements and talk about progress made by empowering women. Vice President Kamala Harris, First Lady Michelle Obama, Democratic leader Stacey Abrams, civil rights activist Tamika Mallory, and the list goes on and on, Steve. It is so important for women to just use their voice and their power for change, as we also continue to demand that our Black women leaders also have a seat at the table. Vice President Kamala Harris,
I know that we're tired of this conversation. I know we're up to here, we're fed up with it, and as we should be. Because there's still so much work to be done. The fact that Vice President Kamala Harris is going across the bridge again to ask and implore and plead for voting rights acts. Why are we still asking for that simple thing that is supposed to be a constitutional right? That's just amazing to me. Kamala Harris is at the forefront of the fight again. She's the first Black woman to ever hold an office in the White House. You know, and it's something that we have to embrace and understand. Are they having a perfect time in there? No, but they can't have a perfect time because the opposition is fighting every single thing they do. If they come up with a good idea, if it ain't their idea, to hell with the idea. And that's the climate that her and Joe Biden are facing today. That's the climate that it started when Barack Obama won the presidency. And they said at the beginning of his presidency, we are hell-bent and determined that you will be a one-term president. That's what the Republican Party said. Barack Obama turned out to be one of the greatest presidents in the history of the United States. But they had put their flag in the ground that nothing you all do, we going to allow to be successful. So then after that, here it came, man. Here came this Donald Trump, and then he created everything. And now Biden and Kamala Harris are dealing with it. Kamala Harris is doing a fine job, man. You have to understand what this woman is up against.
Yes, sir.
She can't have a good idea without the opposition. And the opposition is great. Listen, man, we can't even say we're going to have a Black woman hold the first Supreme Court position without it being, so you're going to take 6% of the population and ignore the other 94%. Damn, dog. We can't have everybody represented on the Supreme Court. You can't have Black men represented. You have white men represented. You have white women represented.
Right. It can't, the Supreme Court panel, the justices.
Yeah,
it's just one.
It's just sad, but she's doing a great job, man, and hats off to Kamala Harris and everything
we
she's
love her.
accomplishing and trying to accomplish, and just stay in the fight because it's not easy. But we got to support our own.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
man, let me tell you what we got to stop doing. We got to stop finding fault with each other all the time. We got enough people doing that, right?
Facts.
How is it that we the first ones to start digging at each other along with them? Man, this about some ignorant ass crab in the barrel mentality if I ever seen it. We got to stop that. We don't need no help tearing us down. So right on to Sister Kamala Harris. Keep doing your thing.
We love you.
Mm-hmm. We really do.
Our Vice
I'm so
President,
proud
Madam
of
Vice
you.
President.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, oh man, oh man. And don't forget Georgia, Stacey Abrams, all of that. All right. More of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Gas prices topped $4 a gallon nationwide for the first time in over a decade.
What?
Yeah. And gas costs are continuing to soar in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. According to USA Today, the record high for the national average is $4.11. That was set on July 17th back in 2008. American and European Union sanctions are having a severe impact on Russia's ability to sell crude oil. Thus, crude prices have skyrocketed. The president did warn us that defending Ukraine and their freedom could cost us.
Wow.
That's how it is.
Gas is high. I'm telling you, that $20, it ain't doing
That ain't going to get you much.
It ain't get you nowhere no
No.
more.
5 gallons.
Yeah, that's
Man,
it.
that's it.
$20 was a whole tank. Dog, I could fill my tank up for $10.
Back in the
Really?
day.
Oh, $5? I got half tank gas. I actually have stopped at the gas station, put $2 in the tank.
And kept it moving. Kept it
Was
moving.
rolling.
You know, you up to 90 now? About 90.
90 what?
Dollars.
Yeah, I filled up the other day. It was $80. Yes.
Fill up.
Mine was 80.
Man.
Dog, when I first started driving, gas was 38 cents a gallon.
Wow.
It went up to 40 cents. My daddy cussed everybody at the gas station out.
I was in the 70-something cents a gallon. I was in that time, 70-something cents.
All right. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Would You Rather, guys. And since today is International Women's Day, we're going to have Junior read questions for the ladies, and then I'll read the questions like we always do for the men. All right?
Yeah.
Junior, you can go first.
Okay, well, don't cheat on your answers, ladies. Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush? And be honest.
What's the hush over Jerusalem for?
You didn't
What's
hear the
that?
question?
Huh?
Quit
With your
drinking
celebrity
coffee,
crush.
Carla, and answer the damn question.
With my spouse, 10 years.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah.
baby.
Ooh, all
Another
these
10 years.
Idris, so
political
Idris is out.
Yeah, so
And
Morgan
Denzel-
Freeman just gone.
Dang. Okay, yeah. 10 years.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Steve.
10
I
years.
don't need
You're
your
gonna
input.
pass over Morgan Freeman. You've been wanting this all your life.
10 years.
10 years.
I'll be damned.
Come on, Andy Dufresne.
Does it have to be 10?
I didn't think you'd leave me, Shirley.
Oh, God. All right, my turn. Would you rather have sex in the car or in the backyard?
Both.
No. One or the other, man.
Backyard, that car, I done got too small for that car. That backyard, though, it's wide open. Yeah.
You got too small for the car?
What
Hey.
kind of car you in?
Put you in.
A smart car, you know the blue.
Did you mean
No,
you got
no,
too
no.
big for the car?
What is you using Jordan's G.I. Joe truck?
I'm in a Ford F-150.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in
What
the
you got,
backyard.
Steve? You're in the backyard?
Yeah, I'm in the backyard.
Junior?
Yeah, I'm in the car. My back seat lay down. My back
Your
seat
back
lay
seat
down.
lay-
I'm good.
I'm in the car. I don't like outside. I'm in the car. Oh, that's for guys. Okay, let's go.
Here we go, Shirley and Carla. Here we go. Would you rather know everything about your spouse or tell everything to your spouse?
Say it one more time, Junior.
One more time.
Would you rather know everything about your spouse or tell everything to your spouse?
Oh, everything about him. For
All
sure.
about him,
Oh.
for
Yeah.
sure.
For
so
sure.
Y'all not telling.
Everything.
Ain't nobody in line for telling nothing
No, I don't.
at all.
Can't tell
Male or
everything.
female.
All these weak ass questions. Last one, Shirley.
All right. Would you rather change your personality or change your looks?
I like how I look. Hell, I'm sexy.
I thought she would go with change her look.
My
Personality
looks.
or change
Just a
your looks?
little bit taller.
A little bit. You need 4 inches.
Hey man, answer y'all's question.
You need
Answer
4
y'all.
inches minimum. That ain't a little. That damn near half a
We
foot.
gotta go.
Answer your part of the question,
I
not
tried
mine.
I had to finish your answer.
Coming up. Last break of the day, and we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day on this International Women's Day.
Yes.
Shout out once again to all the beautiful ladies, all the beautiful queens, the sisters, everybody that listen to us on a regular. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you right back.
We see you. We
We
celebrate.
love you, ladies.
Yes, we do.
Thank you for the love.
Yep.
We love you guys too.
Well, I've got some closing remarks. A bit of encouragement for everybody today. I was thinking about this yesterday as I was wrapping up on the set last night. I was really tired, and I was just really just mentally exhausted. Even my voice today kind of tells the tale. I've been just talking at a high volume all weekend, 12 shows just over and over and over and over and over. And when you do these shows, I'm really the only one talking all the time, so it gets to be a bit taxing. And then I had some special work I had to do after the show. And I was getting in the car, and I was thinking about, man, I'm tired of this right here. But then one of my guys that was with me, I was on the golf cart riding back to my bungalow to change clothes. And he said, Mr. H, how you feeling? I said, man, I'm tired, man. I'm beat up. He said, can I ask you a personal question? I said, yeah. He said, when you do something like that, do they pay you? Now, this was after the show was over. I had to shoot some extra stuff. And I said, yeah, they do. He said, wow. So you got paid to do Family Feud? And for doing that extra stuff with that other thing you just did, they paid you to? I said, yeah. He said, wow, how does that feel? And I went, what are you talking about? He said, every time you do extra, they pay you extra? I said, yeah. He said, how does that feel? I said, well, it feels normal. You know what he said to me? He said, but it ain't. This kid snapped me right on back to reality. Because I was sitting there talking about how tired I was, how exhausted I was. He said to me, how does that feel to get paid extra just for doing extra? I said, cause that feels normal. He said, but it ain't. And I had to catch myself. You know what? Cause it ain't, Steve Harvey. It's grace. It's favor. It's a blessing. It's a testament to how far God done brought you. It's a testament to all God has done in your life. And you sitting up here complaining. And then I had to go over yesterday's closing remarks because I was thinking about that again. You can't complain about what all's on your plate when your whole goal was to eat. Man, sometimes, man, you just need somebody who's getting a real dose of reality in their life to just point out to you how yours really is. So now I'm talking to everybody out here that's listening today. Do you know someone that you're related to or you know or live close to you that's worse off than you are? I bet you do. I bet you can think of right now 5 people who would trade places with you right now. Give me your job, give me your stress, give me your car, give me your house, give me your life. I bet right now, whoever you are, you can find 5 people that would trade places with you right now. Oh, but you know what we doing though? We finding something to complain about with that life. I wish I had more. Man, I'm trying to move up in here. And I got you all. There's nothing wrong with dreams and aspirations and goals. There's nothing wrong with that. But man, sometimes you got to get brought back to the reality of it all. Is your life really normal? Or does it look a bit abnormal to some people? Just think about them 5 people who would trade lives with you right now. Do you think that they consider your life normal? No. Because I remember a time, man, when I just wanted one of them $92,000 houses up on Taylor Street. That's all I wanted, man, was one of them ranch-style houses that cost $90,000. I used to ride my bike by there just to look at them. And now look at how I live. And I'm sitting up here talking about, man, I'm tired. You might be tired, Steve Harvey, but I bet you better get over it. You might not have everything you like to have, but I bet you got everything you need. And that's another thing. While we on that subject right here, you better start being grateful for the things you have, that you've covered all your needs, because right now you just in the want section of life. The majority of people that I'm talking to are in the want section of life. A lot of you all have jobs, have transportation, have a roof over your head, and you eat and you have clothing. Your needs are covered. If you really think about it, most of you listening are in the want section of your life. You just want to have some more money. You want to have a bigger savings. You want to take more vacation. You want to have a second home. You want a better car, but you got one, though. Sometimes, y'all, you just got to have a reality check. I really thank God for that young kid last night who said, how does it feel, Mr. Harvey, to get paid extra every time you do extra? And I said, that's normal. And that kid said, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't normal. Man, I thank God for just that right there, for having the mindset to understand that you may not be where you want to be, but you better thank God that you ain't where you was. Those are my closing remarks. Y'all have a good one today. God willing, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, y'all, talk to God. He'd love to hear from you, okay? Holla at you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.